The abandoned house introduction asterisk. In a small village, there stood an old house known to be haunted. It had been owned by a mysterious family who vanished suddenly several years ago. Since then, the locals began to avoid approaching it, having heard tales of strange noises and lights appearing at night. Chapter 1. The challenge. One day, Adele and his friends decided to explore the house. Adele was known for his bravery and believed the story to be mere superstition. After sunset, they made their way to the house, each carrying a torch. Upon entering, they felt the cold air enveloping them, heightening their tension. Chapter 2. The mysterious atmosphere. As they explored the rooms, they found peculiar items, old family photographs, dust-covered furniture, and a faint light glowing from the upper floor. While wandering, they heard footsteps behind them, but when they turned around, no one was there. Chapter 3. The sad spirit. While exploring the living room, they discovered an open window. As they approached, they saw something moving in the darkness. It turned out to be the silhouette of a woman in a white dress, sitting in a chair. She seemed to be in need of help. The group decided to communicate with her. The shadow responded in a weak voice, "I need your help. There is a secret that remains unsolved in this house." Chapter 4. The search for truth. The group decided to stay and try to understand what had happened. They began searching for clues in the house. They found old diaries revealing that the family had experienced a tragic event leading to their disappearance. There was mention of a strange figure believed to have been following them. Chapter 5. The confrontation. As they tried to gather information, the lights suddenly went out, and the shadow appeared again, this time more clearly. It looked angry, as if the family's spirit was trapped because of this entity. Adele and his friends realized they had to confront this being to free the spirit. Chapter 6. The liberation. They decided to organize a simple ritual, reading the names of the family members from the diaries. With each name they called, the shadow began to fade, but the evil entity tried to prevent them from completing the ritual. However, they managed to resist it, and in the end, they freed the woman's spirit. Conclusion asterisk. The lights returned to the house, and an aura of peace emerged. The spirit felt grateful and said, "Thank you. Now I can rest." The group left the house, feeling they had accomplished something significant. When they returned to the village, the horror stories had transformed into tales of bravery. They realized that every legend carries a story that needs someone to understand and liberate it. The end.